Hey there guys, welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews, and on this episode we will be looking at Blue Owl's Spirit Animal Sour Pale Ale. This is their dry hopped Sour Pale Ale. Picked this up at East First Grocery in Austin. I went recently, and this is I think the last can that I had in the fridge that I picked at Austin. Also had a couple big format bottles that we'll look at another time, sometime down the road. Anyway, so a little bit about Spirit Animal. This is a 5.1% ABV, 35 IBUs. So should be pretty interesting to try out. I really liked their first beer I had, Little Boss, so excited to try out this one. That said, let's get into it. I don't know if you can hear if the mic picks it up since it's set in cardioid, but I've got some Scale of Summit playing in the background. Alright, check out the pour. Oh lord, beer's going everywhere. Okay. Pours out a hazy, dark orange, slightly amber, kind of a burnt orange color. It's got a big white foamy head, maybe just slightly off-white here in person, but it's pretty white. But, nice and hazy. Looks pretty good. Looks like a very hazy New England IPA. But anyway, let's check out the aroma. Oh yeah, that's nice. So, man, got that lemony tartness. It's got some very nice tropical notes from the dry hopping. Picking up some mango, some citrus, definitely. It's actually got a pretty big dank-like quality too, from those hops. That vegetal, earthy, kind of green-like aroma. Smells fantastic though. Very, very earthy and dank and tropical. So, all right, let's get into the taste. Cheers. Oh, that is really good. So, tons of bright citrus, bright lemon, orange, definitely orange. Getting a lot of like navel orange. Really without that navel sweetness, just kind of that flavor, but you know, the acidity, more acidity, I guess. There's some hints of tropical fruit in there. I would say some mango, maybe some guava or passion fruit as well. And there is some very green earthiness too from those hops. Kind of give that a bit more of a unique aspect to it. Really, lots of bright citrus is at the forefront of this beer. Kind of goes off into that sort of earthy green quality. There's some bitterness there on the end. It's not too intense, but it's definitely kind of, I feel like, dries out the beer a little bit more even, which is nice. I mean, it's already pretty dry, as tart as it is. It's got a very nice amount of acidity to it. Definitely some solid tartness. And that lingering bitterness just kind of dries it out just a bit more. The mouthfeel. It has a nice prickly carb. The body's nice and creamy, the carb doesn't seem super heavy, and that kind of heavy body, I think, kind of helps out with that. It's very light and crisp, refreshing, and definitely drying on the finish there, which is I very much enjoy. So I overall really dig this beer. I like that nice. I wouldn't say it's a strong acidity. It's very, but it's definitely pretty solid. Definitely kind of what I like to see. Not too acidic, but it's not light enough to where it's kind of hard to detect. Definitely know it's there. Nice and dry, very bright, citrusy. Lots of citrus, lots of lemon, lots of orange. I'm getting navel orange, getting maybe some mini like tangelo orange, tangerine. Really just waves of citrus, slight tropical notes there. Maybe some mango or passion fruit, but really the citrus kind of shines, and it's got that nice earthy green like quality from the hops that finish off on the beer. So if you like sour beers, you like dry hop beers, hoppy stuff like that, I would definitely check this one out. I really dig this beer. Digging these guys quite a bit so far. I'm excited to see what else I can find from them. Hopefully some more stuff comes to Houston. But that said, that's pretty much what I think about Blue Owl Spirit Animal. So that's pretty much it for this episode. And think global, drink local, and cheers.